see Mr. Koda, Mr. Prince. How are you, Mr. Prince? Are you okay? All good? Where are you right now?
I'm fine. I'm fine, Mr. Abhishek. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, of course.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I am very well. Just a bit fluish. I got some flu, but all good. That won't stop
Anyway,
us.
you are looking very sharp, very stunning.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate the kind
You're
words.
welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Okay, so thank you everyone for joining our 60 minutes webinar where we want to have an express meeting with you to drive your results. So without any further ado, let me please welcome Dr. Hader. Good morning, Dr. Hader. How are you?
Hi, good morning. Morning to all.
Good morning.
I'm doing great.
How are you? How are you doing today?
Perfect. Survived the flood in Dubai. It was an experience. I'm doing fine so far. So, I mean, it's fantastic. How are you all?
Wow. Grateful, Dr. Hader. I'm grateful and blessed, as always.
Well, yeah, I know there are difficulties that people are going through. Our friends, those who have joined here, it's not a good time the world is going through, and the business is not going through a good path. I could see here and there people are suffering. They have problems paying staff. They're suffering paying bills. Business is not growing at this moment because of the COVID earlier, and then the war, then crises here and there. Some of the financial centers are having difficulties, like the production centers have been suffering with less orders. Global market, the economy is slow. U.S. Economy is stagnant in a way situation like that because of the election upcoming. India has having an election, and it's a big economy and big market. Similar situation in Dubai, in the UAE. These natural calamities collapsed the economy for more than 2 weeks now. So here and there are problems, and that are affecting businesses all around. When your revenue decreases, when your profit comes down, when your cost is not coming down, we know what the situation it could be with you to keep things afloat and keep things running, keep things rolling. But I'm sure you heard the term of business with resilience, that COVID-proof, disaster-proof business. That's where we will be talking today with you. And we know how to get you out of these issues, those who are suffering, those who are having hard time to continue business, those who are having difficulties keeping afloat. We have the solutions. And I had these similar problems in my life a few times. I had a couple of times these kind of issues. So this is nothing new to me. So I passed this a couple of times. So I have the knowledge and experience to share with you and give you the precise strategy to overcome this situation and rather build a business that give you comfort. Like today, you have an issue that you don't have cash flow. How is it that you have 30 months of 24 months, 30 months of monthly expenses in your reserve fund that you don't need to touch? And you have some disasters, like there are some natural calamities, disasters, problems, business slows down. Do you need to care? I don't think you need to care for that. If you have that, am I right or wrong? I think our friends
Definitely, Dr. Hader.
You need to come up and say, if you think that, yes, you want this kind of a resilience in your business, that you want to build 24 months to 30 months of reserve fund, which is equivalent to your cost of monthly minimum cost, and that you keep in your reserve fund, that anything happens, you have 24 to 30 months of reserve fund that you can keep afloat and keep going, keep rolling. How many of you want this situation? How many of you want to achieve this in your business, in your work? You can write it in the chat. I would like to see those who want to set this goal, those who want to achieve this goal. I want to see if you can write it in chat. I'll really appreciate that, and then I'll take a note on that. Well, I'd also like to know, those who are here, how many of you are in business? How many of you are in jobs? If you can write in the chat, those who are in business, you can say business. Those who are in jobs, you can say jobs, because we will then find out the right strategy for those who are doing a job, those who are doing a business. We will give you solutions for both. In the job, you can increase your income. There are ways and means. You don't need to be dishonest, but you can definitely increase your pay, increase your earnings in different using different strategy. And today, as you can see, the technology have brought us somewhere that we need. You don't need to be hiding something. You can do multiple things at any point of time. The technology has brought, immense volume of solutions for us. We can communicate, we can connect the whole world within seconds. This we never thought. We used to fight for a telephone line. Mr. Khoda will be knowing our country where I was born in Bangladesh, that we used to fight months, years to get a telephone line, TNT line. You remember that? We used
Absolutely,
to go to,
sir. Absolutely, sir. Absolutely.
we used to go to Gulistan, this GMDTR office, and waiting 6 months,
That's
1
right.
year, and fighting, giving bribes. The phone line was costing, an ISD phone, international phone line was costing us 85,000 takas those days. Now it should, 9 lakh, which is $10,000. But to get a line, you need to give 4 times, 5 times the bribes, to these TNT people. I did that. So, and if you don't, then there is no line. There is no telephone line. But now the situation has changed, that any airport, like in Dubai airport, the moment you land, the immigration officer will be giving you a free SIM card with free data, that in 7 days you can make unlimited call, you can make unlimited use of data, or 1 GB, I think, free, and then you can recharge with a small money. Look at this. Any airport in the world, I think you can just buy a SIM card. In many airports in the world, they give you SIM card without any fees, like in Dubai. And now in your house, in your mobile, you will be receiving every day promotions from the mobile companies. You get this, you get that, everything free. Free, and free. So that's the situation now, and we should make best use of this technological advancement. With the WhatsApp, we can connect the world right away without any delay. In mails, we can reach out to anyone. We can express your things. What we are sending, what we are expressing, message we are giving, that's more important. Now, the market is no more like those days, 30 years, 20 years before, when like US is only the market, Europe is only the market, or the Middle East is only the market for some products. It's not the case anymore. You are producing something in one corner of the world, even in Vanuatu, even in Niue, even in the Caribbean, in St. Kitts Nevis, or in Guyana. You can export anywhere. You can sell your items anywhere in the world. I was just talking one boy yesterday from India, and they have a new technology, and this technology he is promoting from India itself. And he has got clients in some of the countries and territories that I have never even imagined. They got clients in Bolivia, in the South American, territories. That's something amazing, because the client is in Bolivia. They're buying, they're paying, they're buying, they're paying. And for payment, you don't need to go to the bank these days. You can make a payment online from your phone. It's been made so easy. And given this situation, if we say that we have problems, we have cash flow problems, we have difficulties paying the staffs, we have problems in traveling, we have problems in buying groceries, we have problems in paying the electricity bills. I mean, that doesn't make any sense to me, frankly speaking. Probably those who are in this situation, probably you don't have the right strategy, or you have not taken the right massive actions. These are the two things that I would think. So what I'm about to talk will be something that will take you out of your comfort zone. The only thing is that you need to be out of your comfort zone. Business owners, you can't just be, in your comfort zone and expect the flowers to just come and bloom in your near your bedside. It cannot be. The most difficult position in the society are the business owners. Whether you are eating or not eating, you cannot just say your staff, your employees that you don't get money, you don't get the pay, right? You can't. Even if you have difficulties, you can't say that. You end of the month, you can't say the government that, no, sorry, I don't pay the VAT. End of the month, you can't say to the government that, oh, no, I don't pay the electricity bills. No, I don't. So that's not the situation. So why we are having these difficulties? Because we are probably not willing to get out of our comfort zone, sleeping long hours, procrastinate. Probably we are just thinking, this webinar on Saturday, this time, this time probably Abhishek is a little bit unwell and I'm not feeling good after coming back from Dubai. Probably we just hold it next week, not this week. So that's procrastination. We just keep pending. It's not good. That's probably some of us are doing. And hang around with people that are not bringing energy to you, that are probably not the consequences, that are not the people of influence, that are not the right traffic for your business, probably. So that's the thing. Not taking actions as required. Yeah, you are taking some actions. Probably you're talking to somebody on the phone, but not following up. You need to send. You're saying, yes, I'm sending these documentations and all those. But well, after the call, you are going for a beer or a whiskey, and then you are making your business risky. So the communication is breaking there. Well, spending more time in social media. Yes, I have seen business owners, even I myself, I was spending a lot of time in social media earlier, but these days, my social media budget is only 10 minutes a day. So I don't go to social media more than 10 minutes. And then now, many of you will be asking, how do you post so many things in your social media that we see in LinkedIn and other places, YouTube and all those? Yes, I have my team. They have the control on the social media that I maintain, and they keep on posting. They take my ideas, they take my instructions, and they consult with me. They show me, and they post it. I just see whether it has been posted. I get a notification. That's it. I click one click, and that's then not planning your time utilization. You're probably, I used to, when I had problems like the difficulties that we used to face, we were going around, ramming around, and trying to figure out. I mean, I didn't have a directions, so because I didn't plan appropriately, and then goal setting. I didn't set my goals, that what I want to achieve, how I want to achieve, like the way it is said by some of the intellectuals, like when you have a problem, you ask, can I help it? Yes, then why to worry? If I have a problem, then can I solve it? No, then why to worry? So instead of worrying on some problems and issues in business, it's same. It's everywhere the same. So in business, yes, if you have a problem with like recently I met a gentleman in Dubai. Their group is a very big group. Their company is very big. So they had a lot of bank loan. They have still a lot of bank loan that has been non-performing or performing poorly, and they have their business is plunging. Their business is going down and down and down. And this gentleman the gentleman I met. He's a financial expert, and he knows how to restructure, renegotiate with the bank. So he straight away did his plan and went to all the banks. He has 10, 12 banks as the finance funders for millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars. And he went to the bank and said that, hey guys, we can't pay for 6 months. Hey guys, you need to reduce the interest rate. Hey guys, you need to restructure this loan for next 5 years. And then our monthly payment will be lower. So the bank, instead of getting nothing and chasing the client, making them tired enough and making the client tired enough and going for a hitching and going to a legal fights and going to court and all those, instead of doing that, they saw, oh, okay, that's fine. We can wait. We can do that. If you can make a payment, if we are reducing the amounts and the numbers, and if you are able to pay, why not? Sure. What is your proposal? So you need to have a proposal ready. Yeah, this is my proposal. My current NPL, non-performing loan, is all for 5 years and 3 years gone, 2 years remaining. Now increase it another 3 years, make it 5 years more, and then reduce the number, and that is payable. That is payable because during the COVID, there was a problem, and post-COVID, they have been facing a lot of management crisis and others. So now the gentleman reported to me that, yes, he has sorted out with all the banks and got new credit line, because the banks can see that this guy is talking something which is meaningful, and he's performing also. Once they have done the restructuring of the financing, they can see that he's able to pay. So and they're offering new financing that okay, you are doing well, it's fine, your plan looks fine. So if you are going for new business, we have been doing business with you for last 45 40 50 years, 30 years, why not we continue, and we'll give you more money. So now he has new funds in his in his platter to go for new business. He's going for new business. Just imagine. So this is how the plan, and you need to take a massive action. This is what one needs to do. And that is how I also solved my problems some of the times. Like when I have debts, like I need to pay somebody, I had a couple of times debts in the market. Even when I collapsed with my airline, like I'll give you an example. 2007, I had millions of dollars sitting with me, and then the money was biting me all the times. Go into some business, and that can really, burn me fast. So I went, I was making good money, very good money from my cargo airlines. I was making good money from my Hertz rent-a-car. I was making good money from resorts, hotels, business, security companies. Everything was running smooth, everything fine. And so much of cash was, floating, huge amount of cash. Then suddenly I decided to go for passenger service. And that's how I went with Best Air passenger service. And Mr. Koda, you flew with my airplane, right?
Yes, sir. I flew with your airlines many times in domestic route from Dhaka to Chittagong. It was fine. It was perfectly fine.
Thank you. So that was like first time Boeing 737, we started operating Dhaka to Chittagong because there was a requirement to operate in the domestic route fast for a few months. So we operated that and passengers were really loving it because our services was real time 5-star. It was a jet airplane, good. The delivery and everything was fantastic and the food was good, service was perfect, and no delay and all those. So everything went well. And then what happened, because I bought 6 airplanes and we started operating international. 3 of them, the airplane we took delivery, and 3 of them were in Jakarta, in Indonesia. So we started, I think, 9 routes or 7 routes. Dhaka, Kuala Lumpur, Dhaka, Singapore, Dhaka, Bangkok, Dhaka, Malé, and Colombo in Sri Lanka and Maldives. Dhaka, Dubai 2 times a day. Dhaka, where else? We were planning to fly to Kolkata and Delhi, but we didn't start. So, we continued during this 2008, by the time we started, the fuel price went up to $150 per barrel from $60. From only $60, it went up to $150 a barrel, if you remember the crisis in 2008 and 9. So many airlines in the world went bankrupt, went down. And I burnt all my money that I had in my pocket. So I was egoistic, my ego and my pride that killed me, because I didn't want to stop flights. My team were saying we should reduce the number of flights or we should stop flying for the moment, but I didn't listen. I said, no, even 10 passengers you take off. With a 10 passengers flight to Kuala Lumpur or to Singapore, it was costing us $40,000, $50,000 minimum, the operating cost of the flights. But we were giving a charter flight like filling, VIP flight like filling to the passengers at my cost. And then I spent all my money. Then I had to sell a lot of properties, my other profit-making companies I sold, other assets, a lot of our corporate building I had to sell, and all those, some of the houses I sold and all those. So that's a lot of damage. But I still try to keep my pride and ego alive. Ego means this airline was an ego. So I was thinking, what the prime minister will think, what the people will think, what the client will think, what the world will think. I didn't think that what I'm thinking. So I was thinking, what they will think, what they will do, what they will, they will think that it's not good. So I was giving a lot of attention and care to others. And then when, finally I could not sustain, I had $12 million of debts in the market. And I finally I had to stop flying in all routes. I grounded all the airplanes and sitting in the office with $12 million of debts. But as I am talking today, we don't have even $1 debts against Western. No, we don't have, because we paid everyone every single cent, but it took some time because, and also I had to do a lot of strategic planning. So that's the biggest crisis in my life, one of the biggest crises that I passed through, and I learned how to handle this. I never switched off my phone. Now I received every single phone calls that customers were making. Not customers, the creditors were making phone calls. I attended every calls and I said, please have patience and have trust on us. We will pay you back, but it needs time. We cannot pay you tomorrow, day after tomorrow, or next month. We will notify you, but you need to have a patience and trust because you did a lot of business with us. So morning till afternoon, evening, I was busy on the phone every day. There was hundreds of calls, but I never shut down my calls. So some of the big creditors, I sat with them, I invited them. In fact, some of the big creditors, I would say big 20, I never allowed them to call. That was a technique that I used. I always went in the office in the morning. First thing I listed out who to call. So I started calling them instead of they call me and getting pissed off with not receiving calls and all those and so on. So I called them and told them, hey, brother, how are you? Or sister, how are you? And all those. And well, this is the situation, as you know, and we are down and we don't have any business and so on. So we shall be making a solution. We are making solutions and we'll be paying you slowly and we'll pay you this much, this time, and so on. We had a plan, and I sat with my finance guys and got a plan, and we were planning that which assets we will be selling when, or what money we can generate, or we borrowed from our intercompany, the other companies, they were giving us some loans, and then we paid little, and at one stage we sold off the company and we paid everyone, and we put an advertisement in the newspaper saying that anybody we owe $1, please come and collect the check immediately, claim. So that's how I made it clear that there is not even $1 that's in with anybody. That was the thing that I did. So see, but it took some time. It took about a year and a half, 1 year, 1.5 years to get out of this scenario and situation. So it needs a lot of planning. It needs a lot of resilience. You need to have a strength. Many of my friends, there is a guy called Udom in Thailand. There is another guy, Mr. Vikramasiri, my friend. They both had tremendous amount of problems running an airline in Thailand. Udom had a heart attack, 2 heart attacks continuously. He was a very strong young man, and he was operating High Fly, his company name, big airplane. He was operating 747 and all those. But I think I did the thing that saved me. This is how I feel that there are strategic actions that you can take and you can survive and then keep continuing, keep going on. And you earn the trust of the market, you earn the trust of the bank, you earn the trust of the funders, you earn the trust of the people. Because what you say, you need to do that right on time. You need to maintain that. So instead of saying someone that, hey, I will pay you tomorrow. Instead of that, you say, I'll pay you after 6 months, but maintain that 6 months. The day you say, yes, I will pay you that day, they will definitely accept it. Somehow initially they will say, no, it's too long and all those. So instead of 6 months, they will say, okay, 4 months. But if you're saying in 15 days and then again say you don't pick up the phone calls, that's disaster. They will prepare your graveyard, right or wrong? So that's the situation that we need to come out of with the current situation. Because some of my friends here, they said that they're going through this situation. And so I thought of addressing this issue in this forum today. And I wanted to share my experience and knowledge that I have on this. And well, there are money. There are $5 trillion right now in the U.S. market available for investment, but not many qualified projects are there. People don't either know how to approach, or people don't know how to prepare the documents. Recently, I met Mr. Raimundas. I'm sure he's here in Frankfurt when I was coming back from Dubai. We had a very quick cup of coffee. He was very kind. I thank you, Mr. Raimundas, for making it happen, because I wanted to make it happen also, because we have been talking for the last 4 years, but we never met. You see, after having a coffee, we had a personal meeting, and that's how I feel that, yes, a face-to-face meeting makes a lot of difference. So it's he's a big time dreamer, and he's a big time experienced, knowledgeable gentleman as well. And we have been working together on certain project. So that we discussed some of the projects, and he's open to assist these big time, the mega scale project owners fund and to getting funding and and keeping the business afloat and keeping the business going on. Well, the other friend I have, or our partner that we have, is from UK. They have a small scale funding, but it takes some time. So in case if you are looking for funding, you can contact, you can communicate our team to see what you need, and we can give you the right directions and help you hand in hand to get you the funding. Well, the other one is expanding your business into the global market. Like you might be having some difficulties and you are struggling to reach out to the global market. Like yesterday, I was talking to another Indian company, technology company, that they have a tremendous, tremendously denting technology. It's a impactful technology they have. It's using AI, VR, and all those. And they were saying many other terms. But they don't know. They have been implementing this in India, which is not technologically extremely advanced, but they said they have implemented these in the National Museum, that when you see a picture, the picture will be talking to you virtually. So like you are driving, you're going for a test drive of a car, and you feel that Shah Rukh Khan is sitting next to you. It's virtually, Shah Rukh Khan is sitting next to you. So it's like that. Those kind of technology they're implementing in India, and they don't know how to go into the global market. So they contacted us and wanted them to help out to reach out to the global market. They know where it is needed. They said it is needed everywhere, every country. Where there is a country, they need it. But again, they don't know how to reach out. So see these situations. So we'll be handholding them and taking them all around the world. It doesn't cost us much, and it doesn't, need our too much of efforts, because we have our presence over 150 countries, where we have friends and partners and associates in different countries and territories. We can connect them, and we can get them an exposure to a greater market, and that their business can be increased a few times without doing much dealing, without having their own marketing team reaching out by email and so on and so on. Not necessary, because the partners that we have, they are all known to us. Like they're very well known to us. They're tested. They're proven partners in different countries. Like in Portugal, we have Christina. We have in Nigeria, we have friends. In Ghana, we have partners. In Guyana, we have partners. In Bangladesh, India, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Malaysia, Indonesia, Australia, we have very strong partners. UK, we have very strong partners. USA, we have very strong partners in different cities and even in counties. So in South Africa, we have strong partners. So this is how we can really confidently say that we can help you expanding your business. So the struggle that you are going through, I think you need to look at that seriously and consult with with the right person or right companies to get you out of this problem. And I did that in my life, as I said, and I got results, and I made a massive success in my business. And that's what I wanted to share with you. I want to share with you, and I want to know from you who are interested to get this resilience, get this position. We can give you the right strategy, right ideas, and right connections, and right solutions of funding. So these are a few things that we can do for you. Any question? Do you have any question? Anyone have any question? You can proceed on. I'll be very glad to answer you. And then we have some more information. With that, we will be concluding our today's session. So if you have any question, please feel free. Go ahead. We don't have anybody. So, okay, I have I can see Mr. Bafi Farid. You are here?
Yes, sir.
The entrepreneur that I met 4 years back online, and now I'm so proud of Buffy that he, using some of my strategies and ideas, Buffy has increased his business 1,000%. Well, big hands for Buffy. You have done very well. We are very proud of you. And recently, I had a one-on-one call with Buffy to understand his business. As he's shifting, he has new challenges and new situation that he needed some consultation. So I had a one-on-one call with Buffy, and I'd like to hear how Buffy is doing after the one-on-one call for the last few weeks that we spoke last. Buffy, you can share your ideas. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for giving a chance to talk about me. Actually, after discussion with you, then I'm trying to follow the uh, actually the process. Actually, the process of how can I increase and scale up my business. Because last time I spoke, I told you about my whole situation. That was just like I'm just facing some critical problem, that is I'm not able to handle my business my own itself. So uh, that was a very critical problem for me, because when I going to scale up it, then I'm facing some strategical problem, because uh, I'm not properly monitorize my whole business in my own hand. That's why. So the process was very important, and I am building up my own person, trusted person, and I'm just giving my own strategy and procedural and rules and regulation, and absent of mine, if I am not in the business within 7 days or 1 month, then my business will be run as before. So that is very important to scale up any business. Otherwise, we just it is not possible. Otherwise, it's not possible to scale up. So this is very important advice for me, and I'm working on it. And I get result. How can I get result? Actually, I get free time. I'm getting much more free time, and whatever, if I'm not doing the scaling my business, I get free time, and I'm working on myself to relax and get more time to make myself increase skill, and getting more time to involvement, thinking more new business, new ideas, strategy is very fantastic, and is working on it. Thank you again for that consultation, and I'm really want the next session. Inshallah, within short, I will give a feedback after getting some um, scope which I am not able to reach, and which is good for me. I will discuss the all feedback within the next one-to-one session. Inshallah.
Thank you. Thank you. We are very proud of you, Buffy. I gave you the everything that is needed. All the arms are given. Now you need to fire, because you consult the video, the recording, and you can get, if you don't remember, because it was a very long session, more than an hour. So you consult in that particular part and you will find answers. So you have the best possible answers. And as you said, you are getting free time. This is what was the biggest challenge for you, to make your time free, because you were totally cased up with so many business. So I said, shut down or give up some of the ideas. Don't bring so many ideas. So focus on what is making money and what will make what is scalable. So that's how, and create leaders. So you have been doing that, which is fantastic. I'm really glad to know that. So we'll look forward to see you tomorrow again, and we'll anytime you can let us know if you want to have the next call, or if you have any challenges. I'll be very glad to help you, a boy, person like you, a boy like you. And I call you as a future billionaire. I can see that you are growing. As you showed me the results, I cannot disclose it in public, but your result is absolutely stunning, and you're doing fantastic, and you will do very well, I'm sure. So all the best to you, Buffy, and I look forward to continue our business in the future. I think we have a gentleman from Canada, Mr. Ken Reuter. He has been joining us all the times, most of the times. And now, Mr. Ken, you need to tell us what business we can do together, like how I can hold your hand and take you somewhere and get you some business that you can increase your revenue, profitability, and so on. Either you can tell us that what business you have in Canada that we can complement with our expertise, and or what business you are looking for globally or somewhere else, probably in Dubai, as I know you are in real estate as well. So in case if you want to have some accessibility in the real estate space in Dubai or somewhere else of your interest, we can certainly talk about that.
Yeah, thanks, Dr. Hayter. Yes, I am in Canada. In Manitoba, so it's halfway across the country. I do farm. I do have residential real estate. And through all these summits, I am, curious about, agriculture in Ghana and maybe even in Africa. And real estate, maybe in Africa and South America as well. I would want to do multifamily. But yeah, and when you talked about, being in debt and being in business, and, right now I'm in the process of getting a private lending loan just to float my boat at the moment. The other thing I need to do is I should hire out my accounting, my bookkeeping, because I've got 21 and 22 and 23 to do, and then I can go do my income tax, and then that would free up, then I can go get cheap loans instead of private lending loans. But in the meantime, you do what you got to do. I'm certainly glad it was on this call here today. You talk about focus, one step at a time, and connections. Those are very important things. So, but agriculture in Ghana or Africa, that would really please me on some, just as I was sitting here listening, I'm thinking, yes, I need to, and the biggest thing is you have to take action. You can talk all you like in the world, but it's your actions that prove who you are, not what you say. What you do is more important than what you say.
Absolutely. Thank you. Surely, we can help you also getting funding. I mean, a small scale funding if you need the working capital funding. We have a special fund right now that our American investment bank is offering from local banks. That fund is available only in the US and Canada. And it takes only 2 to 4 weeks to process this funding. If you are interested, we can you can send us an email or connect me on the WhatsApp, and we can immediately connect you with Dr. Asaf, who is the key manager for these funds. He was in fact mentioning to me a few weeks back that if I know some clients that are interested to get this funding from Canada or US, so it can start from few $100,000 to few million. I mean, up to it's not a big fund, but it can go up to 50 million. But it's starting from probably $1 million Canadian dollars to 50 million Canadian dollars. So if you are looking for something like this, probably we can help you. But definitely you need to fix your accounts first, and get your audit report and so on. Even if you don't have much of transaction, that's not an issue, but the documents should be fully prepared. And in terms of your agriculture, next door to you is Guyana, is crazily looking for agriculture investors and business owners. Guyana, right now the fastest growing economy in the world. They're pumping out every day 600 to 700,000 barrels of oil, and Venezuela gone crazy, as you can understand. It's a small country, and they have about 700,000 population, and 100,000 of them are living in your soil in Canada, and they're very much reliant with Canada. They have multiple business communications, and diplomatic relationship is very, very strong with Canada. So they will be very glad to get somebody. I'm very closely connected to the president of Guyana and also the administration there. So every time I met the president, he was talking about agriculture, because he has a promise to the whole Caribbean. He has promised that Guyana alone, because the country is big, but the population is too small, and he has promised all the Caribbean small islands that he will supply 25% of the foods that they need to import from Guyana alone by 2025, and it is 24 now. So he has only less than 2 years to fulfill and his promise. So he's working like anything, and he's funding also for agriculture a lot, very much. So if you are interested on these particular things, I think you can get land free. You can get some funding as well. Even the Canadian government has a special fund. If you go to these the CIDA, the previously CIDA, what is this name of this Canadian cooperation agency right now? So if you go to their website, you will find that there are a number of projects they have launched for Guyana that the Canadian government is offering funding. A few months back, the Canadian government was offering $2 million to me to go and do agriculture, but I don't have that patience, frankly speaking. So if you are interested, you can get this funding and also the land. Then what else you need? You need the farmers, you need the people behind it. So that also we can help you in a way. We have some agriculturists sitting in Toronto. There is a company that can assist you also if you are interested. We will connect you. We can give you a comprehensive solutions, in fact, on this. Solutions meaning we can connect you with all these catalysts that you need to increase your business or to kickstart your business in Guyana. This can be done. This is our expertise. This is my core competence. That's what I do. That's what I'm very good in doing. So I'm not good in execution. I really always do bad in accounting and execution. I'm very bad. I'm worse than you. That the accounting will be terrible with me sometime. If they're waiting for my decision, the accounts will be, or finance will be very bad. But I'm a business development guy and also can connect with anyone and then kickstart project with the minimum requirement funds. That's my specialty. I was asking myself this morning that what is my specialty? And then I found out from the day one that I started my business in 1991 that, I started my business with Escras with 35 cents and made multi-million dollars. And as I am saying that this cup of coffee I'm taking is also bought with my money. The chart I'm wearing, the everything, every single thing, the people that I'm paying, it's from my money, earned money. I didn't inherit from my father or anybody. No, nothing, zero. So that's I'm good in doing that, and my team is also very much blended with that. So anywhere that you want to start a project, start a project with almost no money or very little money is possible. It's possible, and I have proven that many times in my life, many times. It did not stop me holding the summit in Toronto. It didn't stop me holding the summit in Lisbon, in Portugal, last month. I mean, 2 months back. It didn't stop. Now we are planning for a summit in Dubai. It will not stop us for sure, because money or no money, I will do it anyhow. So that's how I have this strength, and I know the jugglery how to do this. I would say jugglery. So how to do this. So I would say, Mr. Ruta, if you are serious, let us know. We will definitely be at your service to help you. Well, let us see who else we have. Our friends. Anyone else that we have that want to? Mr. Raimundas, do you want to say something? If you are, it's up to you. If you want to speak, you are welcome. If you don't, I don't push you.
Hello, Dr. Haider.
Hello, good to see you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, of course.
So, I wanted to say a few words to the audience that gathered today in this beautiful conference. I would like to bring a little bit more passion to all of us, because opportunities in the world are limitless. We have peace, we have technology, we have telephone lines that we are using probably much less as you did when telephone line was difficult to get. but now our world is very small. There is so much money available. Only, as you rightly said, we have to put together the project that will be attractive for the financial partners, because they must see that their investment will come back with profit. And I was very happy to see you personally in Frankfurt. We discussed a couple of very serious ideas that are real and fundable, and has huge potential to give us opportunity to not only make money, but also to provide good working places for workers, give job for good and decent companies worldwide, especially in internet area. So I would like to encourage everybody to move faster, dream bigger, and call more to other people. So, and then results and cash flow will come.
Absolutely. You're very much correct.
That's all.
Thank you, Mr. Raimundas. Thank you very much for your words. And I saw the strength that you had. Shaking hands with you was not so easy, Your hand is too strong. Your hand is too powerful. So you should use this power. You should use this strength to the highest extent immediately to get many of the people out of the problems they're in. So it has to be like that. I'm sure you can do that. You have the courage. You have the confidence level that I felt, the energy that I felt shaking hands with you. I really appreciate. I really admire that, and the confidence level that you showed while we were talking in your eyes. You had, you know, I have a lot of. Now, you know, online we have been talking for 4 years, but after having the coffee together, I think now I understand you can do much better, many times better than before. And you have my support. You have our support. You have my team's full support. And we will definitely be cracking things for the betterment of the world. And you are not only a visionary man, you are also a peacemaker. I would say that you are working for peace. You love to see everybody happy and peaceful. That's very important also. We might have a lot of money, but then again, you know, suddenly somebody is coming into your door and saying, hey, this is my land, and you leave everything and run away with your life. I mean, your money is gone, everything is gone. Look at Ukraine, look at many other places that people, you know, left everything. The billionaires became paupers next morning because they had to queue up on the line in Poland for food, right or wrong. They could not carry anything. They just ran away from their home without any money. So this situation we should not see in the world. We should reduce it, and somehow it should come down. So your ideas on that I really admire. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Mr. Raimundas. I look forward to work continuously with you, with my whole team, and we'll be very glad to meet you again somewhere in the world, in the global village. Thank you so much. And now I'd like to say you that this is the first time that I have, with requests from Buffy, with requests from others, I have decided to do a mentorship masterclass. I'm not a mentor, but I have some business knowledge that I wanted to share with you. But in this forum, I can't always, because that I cannot consume the time and go into details. I cannot give you the strategies in details that I have, that I follow, and that gives me a lot of strength, and I keep my business growing on a daily basis. So, and like I have what I'm today, you can see, but what I was, you can't see. I started with 35 cents in my life, and I worked 16 hours a day to earn $10 a month salary. You know, it's not the guy that you see here today. It's not the same thing today. I mean, it was a different ballgame. So tomorrow, same time, we will be hosting a masterclass. I'll be hosting a masterclass first time, and some of my followers and mentees and supporters and fellow business friends, they have encouraged me to do this, and I have allocated 3 hours of time. So tomorrow will be something, a game changer masterclass, and I'll give you the strategy. So anyone willing to join this, anyone want to join this, you are most welcome to register and join the masterclass. And I will be giving you 2 things straight away. You will be going out with these 2 things. One is how to increase your skills, and how do you achieve your financial freedom. That's it. No shortcut. I mean, no less, no more. So it's financial freedom. So I'm sure everyone wants to be financially free. Everyone wants to have some holidays. Everyone wants to fly. Everyone wants to travel. Everyone wants to see the spouse happy, children smiling, grandchildren jumping, dancing, and all those. I'm sure who do not want it. Everyone wants debt-free life, and with a nice car, nice house, nice life, nice health care, and all those. But it costs you money. Everything needs funding. Everything needs money. So here I will be giving you cutthroat strategy. Those who are in jobs, how you can get a better jobs. I got a better jobs. Like I used to work with 3,500 taka, which was $35 today a month. And from there, I got 3 times more salary of a job within no time, in a way, within a year and a half. I worked so hard to learn many things. I was the fastest typist in Bangladesh, in my country. I'm still one of the fastest in the world. I learned shorthand. I learned, how to make telex. Those days there was no internet, nothing. So how to make photocopies, how to do spiral binding, how to do this, and I learned every single thing that was needed. I learned driving. In an emergency, okay, I have a driving license and all those. I can jump in and help out the company. So I was a multi kind of skillful guy. So that I put when I was, putting myself on a job market, I was in heavy demand. It's a demand and supply situation. There are only handful of skillful people in the world. That's why the people are, having a lot of salaries. Some people are 1% of the people are having a lot of salaries and benefits, and rest of them are struggling to get jobs. Why? Because you don't have the right skills that you need to increase your income. Only skills. People don't pay you. Nobody pays for you. They pay for your skills. That's very simple. The world is very, very cruel or crucial, I would say. Nobody want to pay me even $1, I tell you. I just did a consultation yesterday, and a client of mine from Singapore is a meritorious guy, but they need my services, so I charge a $25,000 fees. He's willing to pay. That's how it is, because they know that I can solve this problem, nobody else. So far, they know can solve this problem so efficiently. That's why they fall back to me. They came back to me and said, can we help us solving this problem? That's how I solve the critical problems and charge fees to the clients. So if you are interested to know this strategy, please join me tomorrow at 6 p.m. Dubai time, same time that you joined here, and we'll be very glad to handheld you and show you the right strategy in 3 hours, and that it's subject to that you implement every single decisions like Buffy is doing. Your life will be much better, or else, I can't say any words. I'm sure that you can. You will have a much better life. You will have a financial freedom. That's for sure, 100%. You will need to listen to me for 3 hours. All right. Thank you, my friends. Thanks to all. And Mr. Abi, I'm giving back to you because it's already 1 hour, I think. I've taken about an hour time to discuss.
Sure, Dr.
Pleasure meeting you, and look forward to see you tomorrow.
Thank you, Dr. Ida, for the word of wisdom. And thank you, everyone, for joining. We will see everyone on the 8th of June. So please mark your calendar, and we will see you very soon. Thank you, and have a lovely evening. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Take care.
Thank you, everyone.